Hello everyone, dear friends. I often have a lot of paper from under the contracts and documents from my main job. I don't throw it away because it contains personal data of customers. And to protect this data, I bought a shredder and grind this paper through it, resulting in just such a paper straw. Also, a lot of paper remains from the mailboxes, because they are littered with various unnecessary advertising waste paper. I don't throw this paper away, I also grind it through the shredder, because I think that someday this paper straw will be useful to me, and maybe I will craft more than one homemade product. So this time has come. Today I will show you one of the ideas of what can be made from such a necessary paper straw. It is far optional that it would be a straw. You can just not throw the waste paper, tear it up, and then make something out of it. So let's get to work. First, we need a big bucket to put the paper in. As you can see, here we have various paper in a mix. The cleanest one is that we use to print documents on the printer. Further, we have different pieces of flyers and business cards here. They have more different impurities, glue, paint, various additives. And to mix it better and distinguish all these adhesives, we need to pour hot water into the bucket and mix it well to get a homogeneous mass. We've got such a consistency. Now, we leave the paper to sweat a little, and we will mix it every half hour until we get a homogeneous mass. We go to the next step. To do this, we need a laminated chipboard or laminated plywood. It is advisable to use a laminated material, because the filler will not stick to it. First, we need to draw out the plywood and then cut it out. Choose the size individually. I will make a small form as a test version. Now we need to glue the parts together with a thermoglue. Such a box we've got. Now we need to give it rigidity. To do this, we take a drill. I use it with such a nozzle to countersink the holes at once and then tighten the screws. While you are watching me making a box, I want to remind you about my Instagram, because I often post different photos and videos there. And it was my birthday recently. Marashka made an awesome gift. She said, "This is for you and also for your subscribers, so that you please them more often for the common cause." On this occasion, I made a post on Instagram, so if you're wondering what the gift is, be sure to subscribe and follow me. Thanks. Now we need to make a bottom. It is desirable to make it external, and the upper cover is internal. Oriented by the lead, we need to cut a lot of these blanks. The height of our ball will depend on the number of blanks. Also, when applying the lead stencil, you need to step back from the edge of at least half a centimeter. The thickness of the ball walls will depend on this. We fasten all the parts together. And then attach them to the center of the lid. So the form is ready. The mix is also almost ready. Let's see, if we press the first time and we don't like something, then we will mix it well once again and fill it with hot water, so that the fraction will be smaller. So now we have to fill out the form and then press it. You can do this under the press, if there is one. Simply clamp the form in a vise, making a small adapter, or take the clamps and firmly clamp the four sides. In general, use what you have. So after filling out the form, insert the top cover. Now we put everything under the press and then disassemble it and see what we have done. Yeah, guys, to be honest, during the pressing I was a little disappointed, due to the fact that we have a high-capacity press, but we could not use it 100%. All because of the shape started to expand in all directions, so I stopped the process, took the form apart to see what was going on there. As a result, I saw that we got something good. This is certainly not a perfect result. This is not what I would like to get, but the work has not been done in vain. Now we understand the form must be made double or metal, especially since we have a good press. We can make a metal form and press it almost to a dry product. What about the paper? In order to get integral parts without cracks, the paper needs to be mixed even better. Add water and keep to settle for a few days. Then we will get a uniform part, without cracks and flaws. I can still tell you about many changes, comments and improvements, but first I need to understand if you like the topic of recycling paper and plastic bottles, then we will come back and create something useful and interesting together. And of course, guys, it'll be much more pleasant and easier for me if you will write in the comments what improvements and changes can be made, what should be removed and what should be added. Thus, what you will write I will try to do in practice, because sometimes theory shows one thing but practice shows another, and you will be interested to see what your advice looks like in practice. So thank you very much for your attention, be healthy, and take care of yourself and your family. Bye-bye.